Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Tatianna Anissa. What is up? I am so excited. I know I say that a lot, but those of you who have been with me for a while already know I love makeup. I love talking about makeup. I love hearing your thoughts on new makeup releases. I think this is probably one of the best purchase or pass videos this year because of all of these new makeup releases. I am excited. Like, makeup has me excited. I just want to film. I just want to try new stuff. Like, I am in the zone and I'm just having so much fun playing with all the new makeup releases. So we're gonna dive into it. Grab a snack and grab something to drink because it's about to be a long one. I made an entire photo album of all the new makeup releases because there are so many. We have a lot to go through, so let's get into it. We gonna start off strong. This right here is available now. Natasha Denona has launched a new palette. I feel like we just got the Yucca palette. Speaking of the Yucca, I have it on today. I wanted to play with this palette because, you know, in honor of the new palette coming out, and I love Natasha Denona's palettes. I really, really do. There are some as of lately where I have to do a little bit of extra work to be able to use all of the shadows, but I love the shimmers in this palette. This palette is beautiful. I love this color story. Yes, I do wish that the mattes in this palette had a lot more pigment to them where I didn't have to build them up so much or use a lighter base to get them to work. But overall, it is a really beautiful palette. Now, I know the biggest concern with this new one is it gonna work on deeper complexions? Is it gonna show up ashy? And honestly, I bought this so I can let you know how it works and how it looks. I still think that the Natasha Denona My Dream palette is her best palette to date. So I don't know. I don't own the Glam palette, so I don't mind picking this one up. I'm not really into cool tones. I can rock a cool tone look, you know, I just gotta be in the mood for it. But I got this to try it out in case any of you are curious on how this is gonna look on someone with a deeper complexion. She is also introducing a new formula. This new palette is gonna have this really intense sparkle formula, which I really, really love. And there's more of like a new topper kind of formula that she's introducing. The shimmers in this palette look beautiful. It's the mattes that I'm kind of like, how are you gonna look on me? So yeah, I'm gonna try that out and of course have a video up and let you guys know the tea on that palette. Rem Beauty is releasing a new product. I was kind of worrying a little bit. I was like, are we gonna see anything from Rem Beauty? It's been months since we've seen anything, and I know Rem Beauty is a really big brand, so I am shocked that it has taken this long to see a new product, but if they've been perfecting this, I'm not mad at it. But they are coming out with a new foundation, which is going to be in 60 shades. Yes, I said 60 shades. That is insane. But of course, you know, I'm going to try this out. Now, the Rem Beauty concealer is my tried and true. That is my favorite like eye base as well as concealer to carve out my brows. It is so good. It's like how people love this one, the NARS Soft Matte. That's how I feel about the Rem Beauty. It's the most perfect necessity concealer. Like, once you use it to start carving your brows, using it as an eye base, like it's no going back. But I'm excited about this. This is coming very soon and it is going to be $35, which is pretty good. I'm not mad at that price. Patrick Ta. Patrick Ta is coming through with the fire releases. He's given us fire release after fire release. Now, this is a very basic palette, but this is one of my favorite palettes because, once again, it's a necessity. It's the perfect everyday palette where if you don't want to think about your look, this is one of those palettes that if I just wanted like a simple look, a matte in the crease and a lighter shade on the lid, this is the kind of palette that I would pull. I live for an all matte look. As much as I love shimmer, all matte looks just do something to me and I just feel like they look so good. They look so good. So I'm getting this. I love Patrick Ta's eyeshadow formula. I really, really do. His mattes are so blendable and I like the fact that there are two base shades in here. I love that because you can use that, of course, as an eye base or an eyeliner. It's so multi-use. You can do whatever you want with it. I'm getting this. It is an expensive palette, but I will get use out of all of the shades in here. Absolutely. Let me know if you guys want to see a review on it or something. I know it's really basic, but Let me know if you guys want to see it. I don't know if y'all can tell, but I am excited. So Made by Mitchell has been teasing this new product, and I was like, what could it be? We already have the color cases, which I love. You all know I love the color cases, but he came out with another case type product, and these are called the curve cases. I don't really know why it's called the curve cases. Maybe because it's multi-use. One thing about Made by Mitchell, he's going to be inclusive. If I pulled up Made by Mitchell, the first thing that I would say is inclusive. 100%, there is a shade for everyone. And when I say everyone, everyone. He is so inclusive. I need other brands to take note. So he came out with 3 new curve cases. It's a new formula. Yes, it is more of like a dewy, glowy kind of formula. He has a light palette, which looks like this. Beautiful, perfect for you, or if you're a makeup artist, this is gonna be perfect for your kit. And then he has the medium case, which of course, medium complexions, but honestly, anyone can use any of these, you know? But the fact is he gave each skin tone category, you know, their own palette. And then the deep one. When I saw this, I literally was just about drooling because, oh my gosh. So each of these palettes have 4 blushes and 4 contour slash bronzers. There's 2 warm shades and 2 cool shades when it comes to like the contour slash bronzer. Love it. But this is a dewy, glowy formula. But you all know that kind of like sways me away. But first of all, it's Made by Mitchell. But second of all, I saw him use these on his live and he set them down with a powder. And I was like, hold on, that's beautiful. Like he sold me immediately. So these are available on Beauty Bay. I commend Beauty Bay because every new release Made by Mitchell has been dropping. They've been putting it on their site, and I want to just thank Beauty Bay for doing that, because without Beauty Bay, I really would not have any Made by Mitchell products. Like, let me just tell you. And one thing that he did that I thought was so genius, he took all of our favorite blur shades and put them in these palettes. You all know Cherry Cola, the blur shade, is my favorite. I've talked about it so much recently, but why did he put it in the deep palette? He put it in the deep palette. So you know what that means? Going in with this Cherry Cola cream blush and then setting it with the liquid to powder blush. Chef's kiss. I am excited for this. I will be using these in a testing new makeup video as soon as I get my hands on these. I have a lot of new makeup I've gotten recently, which you're probably gonna see in this video, that all the stuff that I picked up, but I picked up a lot of stuff. All right, Tati, let's move on. We have so much to get through. Tower 28 just launched their new mascara, girl, no, their new concealer. So this is a serum-like concealer, and I did end up picking this up because I was curious to see how this is gonna look. Listen, I am a full glam girl. I love my full glam looks. I love my coverage, but at the same time, there are days where I want to throw a little bit of something on, and you know, just look like, you know, like, and just put a little mascara on and call it a day. I don't want to do anything extra. Like, I don't want to do any of that. I don't want any coverage. There are just days like that where I just feel like I want a little bit of something on. Honestly, felt like I didn't have any concealers in my collection that are on the lighter coverage side. A lot of my concealers are really like medium coverage to full coverage, and you know, I just wanted something a little bit lighter. I really want to expand my horizons when it comes to lighter coverage makeup. You know, we talked about this in my last Purchase Surpass, but now we have an announcement from Sol de Janeiro. This is their new after hours fragrance, and so many people on TikTok have already gotten this. And I'm like, how? How did you guys get this already? How are people putting this out? Because my Sephora's, they follow the book. They put stuff out on launch day. Like, they're not gonna give it to you early. Even no matter how much you try to convince them, they won't do it. I'm excited for this. I will be picking this up. This has Midnight Jasmine and Amber Woods. I've heard that this is more of like a nighttime sultry kind of vibe, which I kind of figured because of the packaging, but I'm excited about this. I'm gonna pick this up. Looks like Urban Decay is coming out with the Metal Mania Naked Palette. Would you guys believe me if I said I never tried any naked palettes ever? I've never tried any of them. So I don't know, they just didn't really interest me. This one doesn't as well. I'm gonna pass on this. I am not really feeling. I think it is a interesting palette, but it's just a regular neutral palette with like one pop of color, the purple. So I'm gonna pass on that. It looks like we have our first little sneak peek of a holiday Sephora favorite sets, which are so good, so worth the price. This one is gonna be available at Kohl's and Sephora. Kohl's and Sephora? At Sephora and Kohl's. But this is a really good set for $49. Like really, really good. I would get this. The only thing I would not use is the Huda Beauty powder because it does have talc in it. But like it comes with a full-size beauty blender. It has the, what is that? The Benefit like brow thing. I've never tried that before. I've also never tried the Youth to the People cleanser, but I've heard amazing things about it. It is just a little bit pricey. And then they have a full-size KVD liner. We also have an Amika dry shampoo, of course a Charlotte Tilbury airbrush spray, and then we have a mini makeup eraser, and then a mini Huda Beauty powder. But this is an amazing set and an amazing, amazing Christmas gift. I might pick this up when this becomes available officially. All right, this is not makeup related, but I'm excited about this. Bath & Body Works is coming out with laundry detergent. This is long overdue. I am shocked that they didn't put any of their best-selling scents as their first launch. I guess these are more like more laundry type scents. I really want to try Cozy Cashmere. That sounds like it's going to be really great, as well as Sun-Drenched Linen. I'm excited. If any of you have tried this yet, I know like the early access was like maybe last week, but if you've already tried this, let me know how strong it is. Let me know what you think about it. We got to talk about this. Kaleidos just came out with a new collection, and they did reach out to me and ask me if I wanted this collection in PR, and I said yes. But when they asked me if I wanted to try this out, they didn't have pictures of it. I didn't really know how it was gonna look. They just said, we have a new collection coming. Do you want it in PR? And I was like, of course, I love Kaleidos. And then now I'm seeing the pictures come out. I'm seeing what's in the collection. And my first thought immediately was the blushes. I was like, Kaleidos, what? What is happening? So I've seen so many mixed reviews on this. I definitely want to hear your thoughts on these blushes. I saw a lot of people saying like it's not inclusive. There's a lot of, you know, all of these blushes are more for like fair skin and fair skin only. You know, they're more on the lighter side, and that is very true. These are not inclusive blushes at all. I've seen a lot of people make some really strong arguments about these blushes, and I also saw Kaleidos just posted something and they kind of hinted at the fact that these blushes are just supposed to be an extension to the already existing blush range. And I was like, okay, I can understand that. But even if we are talking about the entire blush range as a whole, I still feel like there are blushes that are missing for deeper complexions. I feel like there's only one really deep blush that would work on deeper complexions, and it's the red that they have in the collection. So I still feel like the blush collection as a whole could be more inclusive. I think it should be more inclusive. But I really want to hear what you guys think about these blushes in this collection, and by them saying that this is just an extension to the already existing line. If that's the case, I feel like maybe these should have been released separately on their own. Like if that was the case, rather than putting it in this collection. I don't know, but I'd love to hear your thoughts. Aside from that, they are launching a new lip gloss formula. We know I love lip glosses, and I do love their eyeshadow formula. I just feel like these two palettes, these quads, look like existing ones we've already gotten from them, but I'm gonna get it in person. I'm probably most likely gonna do TikToks with this collection and not really do a dedicated video. And obviously I'm not gonna use the blushes. I cannot use any of the blushes, but yeah, I'd love to hear your thoughts on this collection though. I really would. All right, Blend Bunny just came out with a new versatile face and eye palette. This is the Forget Me Not palette, and we all know that I'm obsessed with Blend Bunny, and this is actually available now, and I really contemplated if I wanted to pick this up or not. I'm really indecisive about this one. Like, I'm very, very indecisive. I'm not gonna get the brush set. They did release a new brush set. I don't need the brushes, but I was like, the idea behind this is like to be a great like on the go palette, like when you're traveling, and I was like, yes. But I feel like a lot of brands are coming out with all matte kind of palettes. You know, there are 4 shimmers in this palette you can use as highlighter or shades on the lid, but I just don't know. I don't know about this one. I don't know. Maybe if I don't know, that means I don't need it. You know what I mean? This is a maybe. I might wait for a sale for this. I'm not like rushing to buy this at full price to get this. I probably would get this when it's on sale. All right, looks like Haus Labs is coming out with a new concealer, and I was shocked when I saw the reveal of this and I saw when it was coming. I was like, wait a second. You guys are teasing us like a month early? What? We have to wait a whole month for this? Like, what? But I'm excited. You already know I am picking this up. Haus Labs has been killing it this year. I am officially a concealer brush girl, so I will be picking up this concealer brush. Now, let's talk about another new concealer I do have right here. These are the new Makeup by Mario concealers. I am wearing them today. I do have 2 different shades on, so if one of my eyes looks like not as bright as the other, it's because I tried out 2 different shades on both sides. But my video is up on these if you want to check it out. Love it. Obviously bought. Love the formula. This is like my first time trying it out, first impression. So far so good. It is looking really beautiful. In this launch, they also came out with a concealer brush, which I did order on Sephora. My Sephora didn't have it in store, but I did order it online because I love a good concealer brush. New setting powder from Lunar Beauty. Thank you, Manny. I did order this. I ordered 2 shades. I was very tempted to order 3. I really wanted to try the pink setting powder, but realistically, I don't really wear pink setting powder. I have 1 and I barely even touch it. So I was like, girl, what are you doing? Why are you wasting money? So don't even buy that. So I didn't. So I got the more honey kind of shade, and then I also got the deep shade to set all over the face. This is a talc-free setting powder, and it's supposed to blur. Like, I'm excited to try this. I'm excited. He sold me. And it's really affordable as well. And it also comes with a powder puff, which is amazing. But I also really love the packaging. It has like a little moon on the top. I love it. I love the entire idea behind this brand. I'm obsessed with the moon. I'm obsessed with the stars. Everything that has to do with moon, sun, stars, I'm obsessed with it. Hence why I got it. We have so many releases, guys. I told you, this was a long one. This is a long one. All right, next up, we have a new launch from Glowish. They're coming out with new lip balms and eyeshadow quads. I'm skipping out on these. I am very disappointed in this launch, to be honest. I don't think we needed this at all. And the lip balms, I don't know. I'm not feeling it. I don't like the shades. I did see like a swatch video of these and they all look the same. So I guess the shades are just for fun. And then the quads, I feel like we have all of these shades already in Huda Beauty palette. So I'm going to pass on this. It is interesting to see that Huda is coming out with quads because she doesn't have them in her line. The lip balms we definitely did not need. I feel like for Glowish, I feel like she could have gave us more lip oils in a different formula. I feel like lip oils would have been better suited for the Glowish line, but hey, it's her line. She could do what she wants. Next up, ColourPop released the Rock On collection. This is a really pretty palette. I do feel like this is like the newest mega palette, but if that was too big for you, you're probably gonna prefer this one. I think this is beautiful and perfect for the fall, but I'm gonna pass on this, but it is cute. I love the smaller collections from ColourPop. I don't know if I talked about this before, but About Face just launched new shades. Like, they extended their shades of their lip oils, oh my gosh, their lip glosses, their lip liners, and their liquid lipsticks. These look good. I have never tried their gloss formula, but I am intrigued to try it. They did change the packaging of their glosses, and I believe these are available at Ulta, but I am gonna pick up one of the glosses and one of the lip liners since I have not tried that yet. We finally have a look at the newest Too Faced holiday palette, and this is like the maple syrup palette, and I really was expecting something different than what I actually saw inside. I am gonna pass on this because it does look very similar to a lot of their palettes, and I don't know, their holiday palettes just never really speak to me. I feel like I kind of preferred last year's palette over this one. I'm gonna pass on this. I just feel like this does not look like anything maple syrup, but the packaging, once again, cute. A little bit of a snack break because I was hungry, but we have a couple more releases to talk about. Coming back, the sun was not playing around, so I had to close the curtain. Looks like Rare Beauty just dropped their new brow gel, and I think this is exclusive to Rare Beauty's website. I really wanted to try this out because this looks so good. Oh my gosh, I feel like my lips are kind of dry now. Hold on. Let me add a little bit more to my lips because ew, I just got that on my teeth. I hope it comes to Sephora soon because I want to try it out because it looks like it's giving people like that, you know, that fluffy brow look, and I really, really love that. So hopefully it comes to Sephora because if it does, I'm going to buy it. This is the true definition of giving the people what they want. e.l.f. just re-released the Jelly Pop primer, and I did pick this up because I really loved this primer. Mine was old, so I had to get rid of it, but I love the smell of this. This has a really nice juicy watermelon smell. Now the only thing is they're only bringing this back for a limited time, so if you want it, get it. I think it's sold out on e.l.f.'s website, but Ulta does have it online only, so definitely check that out. But this is like the Power Grip Primer, except I felt like this one was a lot more stickier. So if you like the Jelly Pop Primer and you like what it does, you might like this. Sticks just dropped new blushes. I'm very intrigued by this. So these are the Nudies Matte Plus Glow Core. It is an all over face blush color. So basically it's a matte blush, but in the center of the blush there is like a glowy kind of product. So it kind of makes the blush a little bit glowy, but it's still kind of matte. It's very interesting. I just feel like the shades that they dropped are not super dark skin friendly. So I am going to pass on this. Hopefully they extend the shade range. Next up, we have a sneak peek of the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty, and I'm hoping to do a full dedicated video on my recommendations where we go through all of the days, but this is probably one of the best ones they've ever done. I'm seeing some good stuff on here. Select Lancome foundations and concealers are gonna be 50% off. We have Juvia's Place lipsticks 50% off. Also have the Jaclyn Cosmetics lip oils, gonna be $10. You know I'm gonna stock up on those. Then we also have the Smashbox X Becca highlighters. So if you've been wanting to try that, 50% off. Really excited that the IT Cosmetics Nude Glow Lightweight Foundation is going to be 50% off because I've been wanting to try that. I just don't want to spend $50 on it. So having it at half the price, I'm going to take advantage. Even the Too Faced Born This Way concealer is going to be on sale. Sale will start August 27th, so that's pretty soon. That's this month. Now, Sigma just launched, you know, bakery sweets inspired eyeshadow quads. And I'm a little bit disappointed because when I look at these quads that they released, this doesn't scream any type of like baked good, sugar, any sweets to me. This is just very muted down, and I was expecting something a little bit more brighter. Like these quads look exactly like their 9-pan palettes they have just launched recently. So I'm gonna pass on this, but that is all of the new makeup releases. That was a lot. If you made it through the end of this video, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I hope you all enjoyed it. Definitely let me know what you think down below about any of these releases. I'd love to hear your thoughts. I also love to hear what you want to see me, you know, try out on my channel. But yeah, I'm gonna end this video right here. Have a great one, guys, and I'll catch you in my next one. Bye.